Good morning, boys. We will continue the exercise number 4.2. Before we go to the exercise number 4.2, you must memorize few formulas in this exercise. That is page number 131 and the page number 134. We have some formulas. So those formulas you have to memorize. That is very important. If you don't know that formulas which are given in the page number 131 and 134, then it will be very difficult for you to work out the problem, work out this exercise. Clear? You know already what is my trigonometry. Basically, you must know that how to find out sin theta, cos theta, tan theta values when the sides of the triangles are given. Is that you know already in the lower classes. So you have to remember that 9th standard, 10th standard level of trigonometry concept along with the formulas which are given in the page number 131 and the page number 134. You please refer. So whenever you started to see the YouTube classes, you please take your textbook and refer it. Clear? That's what I did not write on the formulas, because some of the boys are not even touched the textbook, though they have received the textbook. So you have to take your textbook and you follow the textbook as well as the YouTube classes. Clear? So you must follow the YouTube classes along with your textbook. Clear? That's what I did not write down the formulas. So memorize the formula, page number 131 and page number 134. By using that formulas, we will do some problems. But actually this entire exercise 4.2 depends upon only those formulas. So if you don't know the formulas, then it will be very difficult for you to work out the problems. Now see the question number 1. Find the values of cosecant 15 degree. This is nothing but 1 by sin 15 degree. Reciprocal of sin theta is cosecant theta. This you know very well. Clear? I am sure that you know the reciprocal of sin theta only what? Cosecant theta. So basically you know the value for 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. If you want to find out the mean between this angle, then you have to refer the logarithmic table we have, but without using that logarithmic table, you are able to find out that angle which is based on the sum of or difference of these given angles. Clear? So apart from this angle, we are able to find out the value for the given angle by using addition of these 5 or difference of these 5. By using the addition and difference concept, we may able to find out the value of some angles, not for all the angles. For example, 15 degree, you can find out the angle value of the sin 15 degree by using the tables. Clear? By using the Klux table, you will able to find out the value of sin 15 degree. But without using the table, we will able to find out the sin 15 degree by using this given standard angle by add or difference. You take any two angle, find the difference. When the difference is coming exactly 15 degree, then we can use, we will be able to find out the sin 15 degree without using table, that is Klux table. Clear? So they will not give the Klux table to find out sin 15 degree. Therefore you must use the difference of any two angles from the standard given angles. Are you clear? So I need to find out 15 degree. To find the values of 15 degree, there are two ways. One is by using the tabular column, that is by using the standard value of this tabular one. That another one is by using the Klux table. So only the two possibilities. But to find 15 degree, you must take any two angle from this given angle, standard angle, go for difference or addition. Do whatever the method other than the multiplication and division. Division, multiplication is not allowed to find values of this one. Clear? So you are allowed to use only addition and subtractions. So how do you get 15 degree? By using any two. So 45 minus 30, how much? 15. Is there any other possibility? 60 minus 45 is equal to how much? 15. See, there are two possibilities from the standard angle to get the values of 15 degree. So, you have to select any one of these two, that is your wish. Clear? So, I am taking the first one, that is sine 15 degree is replaced by sine of, this 15 is replaced by any one of these two way. You have two possibilities, your wish, either you have to take first possibilities or second possibilities. I am taking here as first possibilities, but you may have take second also, get same answer. You never get different answer. Clear? So, 45 minus 30 degree. 45 degree minus 30 degree is how much? 15 degree. So, to find the values of the any ratio, there are two possibilities. One is from the tabular column, another one is from the Klux table. But we will not give Klux table. So, you must find the given, you must find the values of the given angle by using only these angles. Find the difference of any two or add of any two, you will get the required answer. Clear? So, by under that concept, I have to find out the values of 15 degree. So, I am going to check what are the possibilities of getting 15 degree by taking any two angle. So, 45 and 30 one possibility is, another one is 60 and 45. Do you have any other possibilities to get 15 degree? Not possible, only these two possibilities. So, out of these two you can take any one, either first one or second one, that is your wish. Even if you take second part, you will get same answer. So, now this is sine A minus sine B format. Just now I said you have to memorize this formula from the page number 131 and 134. So, these two pages are very important, just you have to see the formula. This is in the form of sine A minus B. What is the formula to find sine A minus B? Sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. So, you may interchange sine B cos A, that is nothing wrong, but here minus, so you have to write minus sign. So, sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. So, this is the formula to find the sine A minus B. If it is sine A plus B, that is same as it is. So, here plus, so you will get only plus. No changes in the other ratios. Clear? So, now you have to replace, in the place of A it is given here A. So, in the place of A what is given here? 45. In the place of B is given 30 degree. So, you have to rewrite sine 45 degree cos 30 degree minus cos 45 degree sine 30 degree. So, just you have to replace in the place of A and B by 45 degree and 30 degree respectively. So, after replacing the A and B by the given angles, then you have to refer the tabular column to find out what is sine 45. Sine 45 is on how much? 1 by root 2. This you know already in the lower classes. Cos 30 is how much? Root 3 by 2. Cos 45 1 by root 2. Sine 30 is how much? 1 by 2. So, just you have to multiply root 3 by 2 root 2 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Denominators are same, therefore, root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So, this is your required answers. Clear? So, you have to refer the tabular column, what you studied earlier in the lower classes. What is the value for sine 45 cos 30? Refer the tabular column. You know very well the tabular column. So, refer it and substitute, you will get the answer, that is root 3 minus 1. This is for what? Sine 45 minus 30 degree is equal to root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. But I have to find out what is the value of cosecant 15 degree, that is cosecant 15 degree is reciprocal of sine. That is what I write, reciprocal of sine, that is take a reciprocal 2 root 2 by root 3 minus 1. So, this is your required answers. Clear? So, cosecant 15 degree is equal to 2 root 2 by root 3 minus 1, because we do not have formula straight away cosecant A minus B. We have formula only for sine, cos and tan. So, only these three we have formulas. So, we do not have the rest of the ratios formula, that because that is not necessary, because reciprocal of sin theta is cosecant theta, reciprocal of cos is secant theta, reciprocal of tan is cot theta. Therefore, no need to memorize the formula for cosecant, secant and cot, because it is enough to memorize the formula for sin, cos and tan. The reason is reciprocal of these three only the remaining three ratios. Therefore, you have to memorize only the formula for sin, cos and tan, not necessary for cot, secant and cosecant. So, only the formula, if you know the formula, this exercise is very simple. Only thing you have to use little bit some mathematical technique to derive the answers. Clear? So, now next is problem, sine of minus 105 degree. Boys, remember, when sine is an odd function, if there is any negative sign in front of the angle, for cos and secant only minus will become plus, because cos and secants are even function. Other than the two ratios are odd function. So, therefore, sine is an odd function. So, how do you write this one? Minus sine 105 degree. Again, how do you express 105 degree? By using these two combinations. Take any two angle and add and see. So, the possibilities are 60 plus 45, which will give you 105. Do you have any other possibilities? No. So, I told you already, the combination difference of two angles or addition of two angles, use the concept addition and subtraction of any two angles of the given standard angles, you will get the answer. See, here 105, 960 plus 45 is 105. Therefore, I can rewrite that 105 as 60 plus 45 degree minus of sin A plus B, because we have negative sign, be careful. So, replace straight away I can write the formula for sin A plus B, that is sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So, minus of sin A is replaced by 60 degree, B is replaced by 45 degree, 60 and 45. Just to replace that ratio, value for this ratio from the tabular column, simplify and finally multiply the answer by what? Minus sign, that is your required answer. So, this you have to do it. This is very simple, this you know already in the 9th standard. Clear? So, you have to complete this problem. That sum number 3 is homework, third subdivision of sum number 1 is homework. We will go to the second Roman number, third one homework. Third sum, it is given second one first subdivision, sin 76 degree cos 16 degree plus cos 76 degree sin 16 degree. The reverse process, sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. If we take A is equal to 76 degree and B as 16 degree, just you have to substitute sin 76 cos 16 is there plus cos 76 sin 16. So, just you have to replace in the place of A by 76, in the place of B by 16. So, you will get the question. See, sin A is 76, sin 76 into B is replaced by 16, cos 16 then plus A is how much? 76 cos 76 into what is B? 16 degree. So now this right side of this formula is given. This is general, this formula for A plus B, that's what I told you. This is called identity. So if it is equal to symbol, which means right side will give the left side answer, left side will give the right hand side answer. Clear? So that's why it is called identity. Whatever the value you can replace A and B on both sides, you will get same answer for all the values of A and B. Clear? That's why it is called what? Identity formula. It never gets changed by replacing A and B. You never get different answer by replacing A and B in the left side as well as right side. You will get same answer both the left side as well as right side. That's why it is called a formula, that is identity in the ratio, in trigonometry. Therefore, I will take first one as 76B as second one. Then I have to check whether this is satisfied this formula or not. I verified by replacing A by 76, B by 16 in the right side of the given formula. So I got exactly what is there in the formula. Just like that formula shape on the right side. So if it is in the right side is given, you are supposed to write left side. In the previous Roman number, you have to express the left side to right side. Whereas in the second Roman number, you have to find the answer from right hand side to left hand side. So now A is 76 plus 16. So add, what will be the answer? 12, that is 92 degree. So this is your answer. Sin A plus B, sin A, sin B plus cos A, cos sin B, which will give you sin A plus B. A is 76 degree, B is 16 degree, that is sin 92. So similarly, you have to do the second sum. That is second sum, you know the pi, values of pi. So you have to memorize that formulas, page number 131 and page number 134. When you listen, when you see the YouTube classes, please take your textbook and refer it. Clear? So sum number 2. Sin pi by 4 cos pi by 12 plus cos pi by 4 into sin pi by 12. Again, sin and cos are mixed. So when sin and cos are mixed under multiplication, immediately you have to remember the sin A plus B formula or sin A minus B formula. That way keep it in your mind. If any formula comes under the product format, the combination of sin and cos, immediately you have to remember either sin A plus B formula or sin A minus B formula, depends upon the sign. Here plus is there, therefore you have to take sin A plus B. Why I am suggesting to take sin A plus B? Because sin and cos comes under multiplications. If it is sin alone comes under multiplication, cos alone comes under multiplication, there we will go for cos A plus B or cos A minus B, depends upon the sign. Clear? So you have to memorize the formula in such a way that sin and cos, if the sin and cos comes under multiplication with the combination of two terms, then you have to remember sin A plus B formula or sin A minus B formula. Clear? So if it is comes only sin combination of sin alone and combination of cos alone in terms of plus or minus, then you will go for cos A minus B or cos A plus B formula. Here the combination, the combination of sin and cos will come in the first term. Therefore, you have to remember either sin A plus B formula or A minus B formula, depends upon the sign. Here plus is given, therefore you have to take sin A plus B. What is sin A plus B formula? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now in the place of A, what is given? Pi by 4. In the place of what is given? B, pi by 2. So A is equal to pi by 4 and B is equal to pi by 12. Just you have to check whether the given question stands for the right hand side of the given equation or not. So, A is pi by 4, B is pi by 12. So, sin pi by 4 cos pi by 12. Then cos A, what is cos A? Pi by 4. Cos pi by 4, what is B? Pi by 12. Sin pi by 12. So, it is exactly represent right hand side of the given identity. Therefore, I told you already, when the question is in the right hand side form, you have to write your answer in the left hand side format. When the question is given in the left side format, then you have to write right side format. Your answer should be in the right hand side format. That's why it is called what? Identity. So now the given question in the form of what? Right side format or left side format? Right hand side format. So your answer should be always in left side format. That is, A is replaced by pi by 4, pi by 12. Now you simplify, take LCM of, what is the LCM? 12 will be the LCM. This 4 will go how many times in 12? 3 times. So 3 pi plus pi. So which will give you sin 4 pi by 12. We can cancel, you will get pi by 3. What is pi by 3? I told you already, pi stands for what? 180 degree. Pi by 3, you supposed to divide 180 by how much? 3, which will give you 60 degree. So sin 60 degree. What is the answer for sin 60 degree? Root 3 by 2. From the table you have to write down the answer for root 3 by 2 for sin 60 degree. If you use the Kleck's table to find the values of sin 60 degree, we will not give marks. Be careful. Clear? So they will use sometimes Kleck's table for other purpose. If you write down the answer for sin 60 degree from the Kleck's table, we will not give marks. You are not given awarded the marks. Clear? So your answer should be always the standard form of the tabular column. Are you clear? So next one. So third sum of the second Roman number is also homework, the same method. That is something different, I will teach you now. But memorize the formula, page number 131 and 134, that is very, very important. So whenever you watching the YouTube classes, please keep your textbook. You have to watch YouTube class along with your textbook. Sum number 3 of the same third subdivision, cos 70 degree cos 10 minus sin 70 degree sin 10. So this is, see, just now I said, if you have the product of the same ratio with the combination of plus or minus, you just refer to cos A plus B or cos A minus B. When the ratio, different ratio comes under product like sin and cos, it's combination of plus or minus, then you go for sin A plus B or sin A minus B formula. Are you clear? I will say one more time. Combination of two ratio, that is sin and cos, with help of the difference and addition. The product form of sin and cos with the help of the combination of plus or minus, then you have to remember sin A plus B formula or sin A minus B formula. That is sin theta cos theta plus or minus this theta 1 theta 2. So theta 2. So combine the product of the two ratios sin and cos, the combination of plus or minus, this will be so you just remember sin A plus B or sin A minus B. Clear? The product of the two ratios sin and cos, the combination of plus or minus, that formula is refers to sin A plus B or sin A minus B. When the same ratio comes under product format, the product of the same ratio, combination of plus or minus, either this will come here or this. The combination of the same ratio with the help of plus or minus, then you have to remember cos A minus B, cos A plus B. The product of the same ratio with the help of the combination, with the help of the plus or minus is refers to cos A minus B. The product of the different ratio with the help of plus or minus refers to always sin A plus B or sin A minus B. So, be careful, memorize the formulas. So, now this is product of the same ratio. So, you have to remember cos A plus B or A minus B. When the ratio, different ratio comes under product, then you have to refer sin A plus B, sin A minus B. Are you clear? So, just keep it in your mind. Same ratio comes under product with the combination of plus or minus refers to cos. Clear? Different ratio, the different ratio like sin and cos with the help of plus or minus, then you will go for sin A plus B, sin A minus B. Here only the same ratio comes in the product form. So, you have to go for only which formula? Sin or cos? Cos, that is cos, here minus, so you have to take plus formula. That is the difference in cos A plus B. If you use cos A plus B, here will come minus. If you take cos A minus B, it will be combination of plus, opposite of that middle sign. So, cos A plus B, cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So, you have to memorize in such a way, if the product of same ratio, then cos A minus B or cos A plus B. If it is combination of sin and cos, you go for only sin A plus B or sin A minus B, depends upon the question, depends upon the sign what is given in the question. Only changes in the cos, when you use cos, then minus will become plus, plus will become minus. If it is plus, then you have to write what? Minus sign here. That is the difference. So, keep it in your mind. If it is given plus symbol, for example, cos 70, cos 10 plus sin 70, sin 10, then what will come here? Minus will come if it is plus. So, just you have to change. So, minus, so plus. Here A is 70 and B is how much? 10. Just you have to replace. Check. A is 70, cos 70, B is A is 70, cos 70, B is 10, cos 70, cos 10 is there, minus A is 70, B is 10. So, sin 70, sin 10. So, this right side of the given formula is satisfied. Therefore, your answer should be in terms of left side format, that is cos 70 plus 10, which will give you cos 80 degree. That is all answer. Clear? So, you have to do the sum number, the 4, degree. Sum number 4 minus cos square 15 degree minus sin square 15 degree. This is just like one formula, that is A square minus B square formula. You can write A square minus B square formula, and if you replace A square minus B square formula, you will get cos 15 degree minus sin 15 degree, then cos 15 degree. I just for explanation purpose I did. Or we have straight away formula cos A so, cos A minus cos B, cos A plus cos B, cos A plus cos B into cos A minus sin B. Clear? A square minus B square can be written as A plus B into A minus B. So, you know how to find out 15 degree. This 15 degree you can replace like 45 minus 30. Here also 45 minus 30. Then you have to apply cos A minus B, here sin A minus B formula. So, once you find out the values for these two, then you have to replace in all the 4 factors, will get answer. Clear? So, this is one method. This is a longer process, but we have one formula. We have one simplified formula for cos square A minus sin square A, that is cos square A minus sin square A is equal to, we have one formula in the page number 130, page number, you see the page number 134, we have some few formulas are given. You see that first Roman number and second question, that is cos 2a is equal to cos square A minus sin square A, that is a formula cos 2a. So either you can use straight away the formula, or just now I explained that how to find out, you can replace in terms of a square minus b square, then you have to separate 15 degree by using 45 minus 30 degree, you find out that answer and substitute you get, but that will be that is longer process. To avoid, to save the time, please use the standard formula, that is cos square A minus sin square A is equal to cos 2a. Remember that angles should be same on both the case, both the ratio. Here 15, if it is given 25, you cannot apply this formula. When angles should be same, 15 degree, 15 degree. If it is given here 35 degree, there 45 degree, you cannot apply this formula. That's what is given, A, same angle, clear. So cos 2a, so cos 2 into what is your A, 15 degree. So cos 30 degree. So you know how to find out cos 30 degree value, just you have to find out the value of cos 30 degree and replace, you will get answer. Clear. So what is the answer for cos 30 degree? Root 3 by 2. So this is your answer for cos 30 degree. You will, if you follow that previous method by replacing 15 by 45 minus 60, finally you will get same answer, but it will take more time. Clear. So now we will go move to the next one, sum number 3. Sum number 3 is given, sin A is equal to 3 by 5, where that angle A is lies between 0 degree to pi by 2. Then one more value is given for cos B is equal to minus 12 by 13, and the angle B is lies between 180 to 270. So you must remember that basic concept, ASTC. This is 90 degree, 180 degree, 270, 0 is nothing but 360 degree. It is given cos B is minus 12 by 13, because angle B is lies between 180 to 270. B is lies, what is the meaning? Pi stands for 180, 3 pi by 2 is 270. So the given angle lies between that 180 to 270 in this quadrant. This is third quadrant. In the third quadrant, which one is alone positive? Tan alone positive. Other ratios are negative. That's what it is given, minus 12 by 13. So don't think that minus is given for some unnecessary sense. It is sensible one, because it is given very clearly, B is lies between 180 to 270. It is comes under which quadrant? Third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan theta alone positive, other ratios are negative. Therefore, it is given as minus 12 by 13. So you have to draw two triangle. That is A, B, C. Here, that is B, A, B, C. So according to this is for sin A, and this one is for what? Cos B. So sin A, what is the formula for sin A? Opposite by hypotenuse. So this is theta opposite 3, hypotenuse 5. Then you have to find the remaining third side of the triangle by using which theorem? Pythagoras theorem. For cos B, adjacent by hypotenuse. What is given adjacent? This is theta, opposite side, this is adjacent, 12, hypotenuse given 13. Again by using the Pythagoras theorem, you find out the remaining side. So I can write straight away the answer, 25 minus 9 is 16, that is 4. 13 square is 169, 144. So subtract, you will get 25, that is 5. So 5, I found out the answer. This is called Pythagorean triplet. You must remember 9th standard concept. So I know all the sides of the triangle. Once I know the sides of the triangle, then I can easily find out cos A plus B formula. That is cos A plus B. What is the formula for to find cos A plus B? Cos means what? Just now I said. The product of the same ratio with the combination of plus or minus depends upon the sign. Cos A, cos B. Same ratio, because cos, I said very clearly, if it is given cos, the product of the same ratio with the combination of plus or minus depends upon the sign. Here it is given plus, so minus sin A, sin B. So just you have to find out the answer cos A from the first diagram, write down the answer. Then cos B is given already minus 12 by 13. Then sin A, it is given already in the question. You find sin B from the next diagram and substitute, just to simplify, you will get answers. So we will see the remaining problems in the next class. Thank you, boys.